Can there be a country where most people are taller than the rest of the world? When talking about the tallest countries, most people think of the Netherlands. The Dutch have become famous for their height, and many people believe it is the tallest country in the world. But what if there was another place with even taller people? New information suggests that the tallest people are in South Sudan, a lesser-known African country. Why the Netherlands was famous for its tall people? The Netherlands, a small country in Europe, is often talked about as having the tallest people in the world. On average, men in the Netherlands are about 5 feet 11 inches tall, 180 centimeters, and women are about 5 feet 7 inches tall, 170 centimeters. This height is much taller than the global average, which is closer to 5 feet 7 inches, 170 centimeters, for men, and 5 feet 3 inches, 160 centimeters, for women. Why are Dutch people so tall? Scientists believe it's a mix of genetics and a healthy lifestyle. The Dutch have good healthcare and a balanced diet, and they eat a lot of dairy products, especially milk. Milk is rich in calcium and protein, which help people grow taller. Many Dutch people also get plenty of exercise, like biking and walking, which helps keep their bodies strong and healthy. Because of these reasons, the Netherlands has been at the top of the list of the tallest countries for many years. But new evidence is suggesting that another country might have even taller people: South Sudan. Who are these secret giants of the world? South Sudan is a country in East Africa, and it is the newest country in the world. It only became independent in 2011. South Sudan has faced many problems, like war, poverty, and political troubles, making it hard to collect good data about its people. This is why the country is not often included in official lists of the world's tallest countries. However, many reports and stories from people who have visited suggest that South Sudan has some of the tallest people in the world. Estimates show that the average height in South Sudan might be around 6 feet 3 inches, 191 centimeters. This would make South Sudanese people taller than the average person from the Netherlands. The real average height could be even higher because there isn't enough data due to the country's challenges. If these reports are true, South Sudan could be the tallest country in the world. Can Dinka and Mandari tribes be the giants of the world? Two ethnic groups in South Sudan, the Dinka and Mandari tribes, are especially known for their tall height. The Dinka tribe is one of the largest groups in South Sudan and has a reputation for being very tall. Many Dinka people are over 6 feet tall, and it is not uncommon to see men who are 7 feet tall, 213 centimeters, or even taller. The Mandari tribe is another group known for their height. They live in rural areas and live a simple life, far from cities and technology. Members of the Mandari tribe also have an average height that is well above most people in the world. Why are people in South Sudan so tall? One of the biggest reasons for the height of people in South Sudan is their diet. Both the Dinka and Mandari tribes rely heavily on milk. Milk is their main source of food, and they drink it every day. There are times when they live almost entirely on milk for long periods, sometimes even up to a year without eating solid food. Milk is full of nutrients that help people grow, like protein, calcium, and vitamins. These nutrients are essential for strong bones and muscle growth. Protein helps build muscles, while calcium is important for strong bones. Milk also contains natural growth hormones, which may play a role in making people taller. In many parts of the world, people eat a variety of foods, but in South Sudan, the traditional diet focuses mostly on milk. This unique diet might explain why these tribes are so tall. Drinking large amounts of milk may help children grow taller, especially during important stages of their development. Or can it be genetics? While diet is a big part of why South Sudanese people are so tall, genetics also play a major role. The Dinka and Mandari tribes have tall parents, and their children tend to grow tall as well. Over many generations, tall individuals have passed on their genes, making height a common trait in these communities. In South Sudan, being tall is often seen as a sign of strength and health. Height is valued in their culture, and taller people are often admired and respected. This cultural appreciation for height may have led to a natural selection over time, where taller individuals were more likely to pass on their genes. So is milk the secret to height? It's interesting to look at the connection between milk and height. Milk is rich in calcium, protein, and vitamins, which are important for growth. Many societies that drink a lot of milk, like the Maasai in Kenya and the Dutch in Europe, also have tall people, suggesting that milk could be a key factor in growing taller. The people of the Dinka and Mandari tribes drink fresh milk straight from the cow. This milk is unprocessed, which means it keeps all of its natural nutrients. Many believe that this pure natural milk is one of the reasons why these tribes have such tall people. The milk they drink is full of growth hormones, which could help children grow taller and stronger. It's difficult to find reliable data about the average height in South Sudan because the country faces many problems. There has been a lot of conflict and civil war, making it unsafe and hard for researchers to gather information. The country also has poor infrastructure, which means there aren't good roads or transportation systems to reach remote areas. As a result, surveys and studies are rarely done, and the data that is collected is often incomplete or outdated. This is why South Sudan is not often mentioned when talking about the world's tallest countries. On the other hand, places like the Netherlands, it is easy to collect information because the country is stable and there is good access to healthcare data. In South Sudan, the situation is very different, and the height of the people remains a hidden secret. Has height favored South Sudanese to become great athletes? The tall height of South Sudanese people has also made them successful in sports. Many people from South Sudan excel in basketball, a sport where height is a big advantage. South Sudan's national basketball team has gained a lot of attention, and several players have made it to professional leagues around the world, including the NBA. These athletes have proven the natural height and athletic abilities of the South Sudanese people. They have become a source of pride for the country, and have helped put South Sudan on the map, no matter how challenging their lives are. So who are the real tallest people? While the Netherlands has long been known as the tallest country, the hidden heights of South Sudan might challenge that title. The people of South Sudan, especially the Dinka and Mandari tribes, seem to be some of the tallest in the world. Their unique lifestyle, a traditional diet focused on milk, and strong genetic background all contribute to their extraordinary height. Even though there is a lack of official data, there is strong evidence to suggest that South Sudan could be the true tallest country in the world. Isn't it a fascinating reminder of how much we still don't know about the diverse cultures and populations around the globe? South Sudan's towering giants stand as a hidden wonder, showing that some of the most remarkable human traits can be found in places far from the spotlight.